if you do things right, and my theory on this gun was always, and like, without trying to sound like a braggart, I have done as much with one of these in real world, other people's houses, shooting bad guys, doing the whole thing, as you're not gonna find anybody who's done more of that. What becomes the problem is I really like taking these things to pistol fights. If I'm going to a pistol fight, I'm bringing a gauge. Make sense? When you go to a pistol fight with a 12 gauge, how many rounds are you gonna end up using? One. If you do it right, one, maybe two, you know. They tend to be in an indoor environment, they tend to be devastating. So the problem comes in, and this is where they're really applicable in the civilian world or citizen defense world right now. What happens when you live in New York, California, Chicago, whatever, and you're having civil disturbance? What kind of guns do you see starting to come out? Shotguns? Yeah, no, that's the point. You get shotguns because they're legal, and what you also get are a lot of sporting guns. Not everybody's built like me. This isn't bad for me to do. I can do this. How comfortable are you with just standing out here doing all your loading like this? I mean, just stature-wise. So then it became, well, we're okay with bringing it into here. This was sort of the cheating way to do that. You use your armpit to support that. What now is sort of the problem with everything down here? That's where your pistol is. So that's what we're gonna do out here. We're just gonna do some up drills, and it's really about you kind of self-exploring and finding, and I will try to walk around and coach. How's that sound?
Gonna testify that I was right out of my mind. Let the record show I did it off the rock and roll, screaming every night, playing 25 to life. So somebody please keep me the hell out of San Quentin. Out of San Quentin. Oh, just keep me out of San Quentin.
It applies when I start talking about kneeling work. Let's get here. If I'm kneeling on this thing, and again, it's kind of cheating with this gun, the time frame, bring the gun rocks. If I widen, load, way better recoil control over the gun, managing the gun. I'm more straight, direct, upright here in this position. Movement behind the gun. Right? Get a little bit wider, not bad, we still get some movement. If I get a little bit wider, drop the leg back. I hate that thing. It gives me just a little bit more behind the gun to stay more control of the gun. Most of you get on the line and you're like this with a shotgun, because you're wide, and this is about what your face looks like, right? Nothing changes until you get there, because then you change to be comfortable. Fuck your comfort, right? I don't care about it in there today, but I want you comfortable, right? So it's not about necessarily about this feeling or your feelings, but it's about how it feels, if that makes sense. So that's all it is, and I go, that's all I'm doing. Like I said, I am replacing my foot with my knee, so to speak, in that position. All right? From the double, mount the gun from the high, press it out, press one.
We're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless because I'm relentless.
Now we're going to start putting this move together. Okay, I'm going to grab a gun, we'll go. Shooter, stand by.
No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We were born for greatness. No, we're nameless, we're not faceless, we will